mainstream media, government cover-ups. You want answers? Well, so does he. He's Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network. And now, live from Austin, Texas, Alex Jones.
Oh, I'm painfully aware of it, Alex, and it's important that you keep bringing this up because, once again, it is the bending over of the apathetic Americans that has facilitated the destruction and the erosion of our individual rights as guaranteed by the U.S. Constitution and the Bill of Rights. And once again, the most important duty, not just the job, but a moral, spiritual obligation of each and every American is to have a whistle firmly placed between their teeth and being prepared to blow that whistle constantly. We've missed out since the New Deal, and that was the beginning of the New World Order. And the loss of individual freedoms and liberties that have been pounded on the American citizens over the years is absolutely vulgar and heartbreaking. But we, the people, can fix that. If you look, I'll give you an example, real simple and short here. About 12 years ago, my gun permit was only good in about 6 states. Now it's good not only in 41 states as my concealed weapons permit, but as a sheriff deputy, because we passed House Resolution 218, I can carry my gun nationwide, and I do daily. That's an example of how we can get the most politically incorrect, the most volatile issue, gun control, fixed if we, the people, hammer, and we're joining organizations like the NRA and Gun Owners of America.
But, Ted, you would like to see nationwide Vermont style, correct?
Well, number one, Alex, even without the U.S. Constitution or the Second Amendment, God gave me the gift of life and clearly the individual right and duty to protect that life. I don't need a document. I don't need another human being to authorize jack squat. My life is worth protecting.
It comes from God, not from the government. You're absolutely right, Ted.
It comes from God, and the government should just listen to my song, Don't Tread on Me. So we need to get back. Alex, when we have the inalienable, non-infringed right to keep and bear arms in the United States of America without any paperwork, that's when my job is complete.
Ted, let's say there is a big terror attack, a nuke goes off, biological weapons are released, and we hear we've got to give in to martial law, whether it's George Bush or Barack Obama or John McCain in office. We hear we have to turn our guns in during an emergency. We see gun confiscation going on like happened in New Orleans. What is Ted Nugent going to do if the government ever comes to confiscate his guns?
I've already addressed this issue many, many years, even before the tragedy of Katrina, where corrupt law enforcement authority did, in fact, confiscate privately owned, law-abiding citizens' firearms. I have a great communication, and this doesn't mean that we can rest easy, Alex, but hear me good. I get to train with the world's greatest warriors, and the majority of law enforcement in this country are indeed the best of the best. And I assure you, my friend, though there will be examples like Katrina, where corrupt punks of law enforcement, that's a lunatic fringe, it is not law enforcement in general.
Well, they were led by the FBI.
Yeah, well, believe me, I train with the FBI, I train with DEA, I train with the federal marshals, I conduct the Falcon raids, federal and local cops organized nationally, where we arrest the world's most dangerous fugitive felons. Alex, I assure you that 90+% of local, state, and federal law enforcement officials will not execute a directive to confiscate law-abiding Americans.
Ted, we had always thought that, but we saw New Orleans. Now the governor of Illinois is announcing the National Guard. Did you see this? Is going to help in, quote, anti-gun sweeps. NBC News, did you see that?
Yes, I did.
What is your take on that?
Is that we, the citizens, must have a better dialogue, a better relationship with our local, state, and federal law enforcement agents. And remember, Alex, I'm just a goofy guitar player, but I've been a sheriff deputy for 32 years. I've been sworn in as a constable in McLennan County, Texas.
So you're not going to hand your guns over, is what you're saying?
Lead first.
Well, I mean, it's happening, Ted, in Illinois.
Oh, it happened in New Jersey and California 20 years ago, Alex.
I know. So I just want the people to know you're an icon out there that Ted Nugent is aware of this, because some people, some conservatives are still in denial. We're trying to raise the alarm here.
I promise you this, Alex. If the vulgarity, the obscenity of Nazi-like tactics was ever implemented by the United States government or any of their law enforcement arms, there would be blood in the streets, and I promise you this, we the people would win. And if anybody in the government is monitoring this, my name is Ted Nugent, and if you come to take my guns, I will shoot you dead.
Amazing interview. Folks, visit Infowars.com, TedNugent.com. Ted, check out Infowars.com. Please research the info. We're going to go ahead and end this interview, but off air, let me get a good address to send you some of my films, sir, because I want to mail these out to you so you can see some of the things we've witnessed, okay?
Well, I'm on it, Alex, and God bless you, and God bless all my friends across America, man.
Okay, thank you. Folks, we'll be right back.